All right. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. All right. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren that's pushing His word in all sincerity and truth. All right. To the hopeful elect, the 144,000. All right. And the rest of the great multitude of men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. Shalom. And to the scattered Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right, who may look like the other nations, but your spirit is knit with this gospel and with this word, all right. Hey, you're of the 12 tribes of Israel as well. Shalom and peace be unto you. All right, I'm the brother Dama Agabar out here with another live lesson to come out here and to preach the gospel of the kingdom of heaven to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are who make up the 12 lost tribes of Israel, who are now found in these last days. All right, from whatever respective tribe that you may be from. All right, and I'm out here again, out here on the highways and the byways to do another live lesson like we do week in and week out. All right, to give you warning from Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the name of the Father is Yahweh, and the name of the Son is Yahweh Shai, right? And now you got this bugged out Israelite group, Israel United in Catholicism, is now teaching that Yahweh Shai is Yahweh, man. All right, totally negating the name of the Heavenly Father, and you got a lot of zombies and a lot of bug outs that's going to be tripped up by the stumbling block and ultimately be destroyed, man. All right, we're showing you that we're definitely living in the times of the end. Hey, and the Lord is really separating between those who are truly serving Him and those who are serving Him not. Right, and the IUIC are waxing worse and worse each and every day, man. You better stay away from them niggas, man, because they're gonna lead a lot of you Israelites, a lot of you Jakes to your own destruction, man. Coming with this bullshit doctrine, man, which shows you that, like I said, I said many years ago that Nate and the IUIC has taken a book, has taken a page from the Comforter, man, and they sold out to the same organization or whatever puppet master was pulling the strings of the ICGJC or whatever the hell they were called, are pulling the same strings of the IUIC, man, because they're coming with the same exact doctrine, word for word, man. All right, and you Jake have been warned out there, man, to stay away from the IUIC, man. They're waxing worse and worse, man. And them niggas are sold out. I don't give what anybody got to say, man. Them niggas are sold out, and they're about to lay a major stumbling block in the way of a lot of you Israelites in these last days, man. As we're definitely entering into the time of great testing, man. Hey, the Lord is about to let this damn devil Esau Edom bring out this mark of the beast, man. All right, hey, the framework is being set. The tracks is being laid. And we're entering a time to where, hey, the Lord, hey, that great trial of everybody's faith is about to be upon us all, man. And we've been trying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, starting with the elders and the apostles, to put you, Jake, on the right path, man. All right? Trying to put you on the right path so that you can make the right choices and that you could, be up on game of what's really taking place out here, man. All right, we're not leading you astray. We're not giving you any fluff and puff. We're not out here trying to be cute. We're not out here trying to be world friendly. We're literally out here trying to give you warning and blow the trumpet, so that you can be warned, man, and understand what serious times we're definitely in, man. And these niggas are out here playing games with one of the main key factors to our salvation, which are the holy names and the proper names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So, hey, man, hey, it is what it is. You niggas want to continue to follow that bullshit and be led astray by these false prophets, then have at it, man. But you can't say that you weren't warned, and you can't say that you wasn't shown the right way and given the true names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so the hell with the IUIC, the hell with all these false Israelite groups, with these false prophets, these sellouts, these wolves in sheep clothing. All right, and ultimately the Lord's going to destroy Nathaniel and all them niggas, all the so-called niggas that are, the so-called leadership of the IUIC. All you niggas are going to be destroyed, man. The Lord ain't dealing with you guys. You niggas and all just sold out. You done all took the bag, and you're a bunch of false prophets, man. All right, let me get this real quick before I get into what I wanted to get into, all right? Hey, because like I said, hey, man, hey, we're entering a time to where the Lord's about to use Esau to test all of our faith, man. He's about to bring in these concentration camps. He's about to bring in new lockdowns. All right, he's about to force everybody into this mark of the beast system to where you're gonna have to eventually bow down unto it, man. All right, if you want to eat, if you want to live, if you want to have some type of life, some type of comfortability, some type of assistance from the powers that be, man, you're gonna have to bow down and worship Esau pretty soon, man. And it's gonna come in the way of this the whole digital beast system that's being presented before the world. And right now, he's going to allow you to operate with these apps on your phone, to go digital with your driver's license, you know, particular, your medical records, you know, your so-called social security number cards, you know, little things like that. But eventually, he's going to make it to where if you don't have these particular, you know, digital wallets and be merged with this digital beast system, you're not going to be recognizable to participate in the public and the private sector, man. And I just saw an article to where now they're gearing up these so-called ATM machines to where if you don't show proof of you got your jump shots and your required boosters, that you can't have access into your bank accounts, man. So here it is, we're living in these very serious and trying times where we're all about to be tested and tried to see if we truly believe and have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. These niggas is denying you the ultimate names of the Heavenly Father, man. Denying you access to those holy names. Oh, we don't have the name of the Father, we're going to get it in the kingdom of heaven, which is absolute bullshit, man. Scriptures tell us that when Moses asked the Most High, what is thy name? He gave Moses the name, man. But now these niggas is telling you that it wasn't the name of the Most High. That basically Yahushai's name is not Yahushai, it's Yahweh, man. Completely, utterly wicked and disgusting, and hey, it is what it is, man. The Lord's going to ultimately destroy these niggas, man, all right? And this is Deuteronomy 13:1. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them, thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams, for Yahweh your power proveth you. You see? What is this proving? This is a test, man. Hey, no, your Lord is using the IUIC with this bullshit Roman Catholic doctrine to prove and to test a lot of you jakes, man. And like Elder Apostle Tahar was saying, a lot of you niggas that's in the IUIC, you're nothing but a bunch of fucking zombies, man. You're nothing but a bunch of zombies. And that nigga Nate can tell y'all anything and you'll believe it hook, line, and sinker, man. Because you are a bunch of zombies, man. You're brain dead, man. And like I said, that's good for you guys, man. Hey, and so that Nate is so much of a demon, show you that he don't have no fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. We saw what the Lord did to the so-called God-sent comforter, man. What the Lord did to Nathaniel, what was that nigga name? Grant. Whatever the fuck his name is, I don't remember. It's not important. You see what the Lord did to that nigga, man. And Nate is going down that same exact path, coming down, reading out of the same playbook, and coming with that same false bullshit-ass doctrine, man. You know, now they're teaching you hell. Now they're teaching you this bullshit. Who knows what's going to be next, man? Hey, but we see what the Lord did to Jermaine Grant, man. He's going to do the same thing to Nate's crispy black ass, man. And all you so-called leadership of the IUIC, all you false prophets, the Lord going to smoke all you niggas too, man. So let's get this. For the Lord proveth you. Hey, because the Most High can do that, man. He'll set up stumbling blocks. He'll put stumbling blocks before you to prove you, to see if you have any integrity, man. Which shows you that nobody in the IUIC, especially those niggas that's in the leadership, they don't have no integrity, man. They're totally going along with that Roman Catholic doctrine that they're teaching, man. Because none of them have any integrity or the balls to stand up and to call out Nate. So they're going to be destroyed right along with him, man. To show you that these guys are cowards and they're not truly servants of the Most High, because a true servant and a prophet wouldn't stand for that, man. You would call out all false doctrines and all BS. You wouldn't be partial. You wouldn't be a respecter of persons, man. You would tell him to his face that he's going off, and that ain't scriptural. But like we said, those guys are all hirelings. They're all wolves in sheep clothing, and the Lord's going to destroy all of them, man. They're nothing more than a stumbling block to you zombies out there, right? And here's the Hebrew word for the word proveth, and the word is nasa. It says to test, try, tempt, put to the proof or test. And all them niggas that's in that classroom that was going on along with that BS breakdown and that whack doctrine, you all failed to test miserably, man. And that's why the Lord is going to, that's why all those members of the IUIC died during the so-called pandemic, man. Well, how many, like over 20 of their members dropped dead because they were told by their leadership to go ahead and take the jump shot, man. Don't have no faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Just take it. You want to keep your job, right? You want to keep making money, because ultimately them niggas wanted to keep making money. They wanted to keep receiving the tithes during the pandemic, man. They didn't want to see their bank account dip or their funds stop coming in. So they told their members to go and take that jump shot, which shows you that they're horrible leaders and they're not shepherds to the sheep, man. Like I said, they're a bunch of ravening fucking wolves, man. It says to test, try, prove, tempt, All right? And it says, let's see something here. It says to try to prove anyone. Look, it says God is said to try or prove men by adversity in order to prove their faith. And they come to show that a lot of these niggas ain't got no faith, man. All right, anything that Nate say, they obey, man. Hey, that's why the Lord puts up these false prophets. Because you can't have false prophets without having the true prophets. And these niggas are showing themselves to be false prophets. And that's why the Lord's going to destroy these niggas, man. You know? You know, it is what it is, man. But so yeah, you people are definitely retarded, man. You're spiritual retards, man. Right? And it shows that you don't have no understanding whatsoever, and that you're not like the Church of Berea. Because if you was truly, really in this truth, you would go and double check and study and go into what these guys are telling you. But again, the zombies of the IUIC, they can't go and read on their own. They can't go into the Greek or into the Hebrew or into the Latin, man. Whatever when they go to class, whatever they're told, they just swallow it down and believe it without any type of you know, checking it out, man. So you're not like the Church of Bereans. You're a bunch of damn zombies, man. And you're simple-minded, man. Look, you can't just believe anything that anybody tells you, man. I don't give a damn how trustworthy you think they are or how much you think they're telling the truth. Go look it up for yourself, man. Anybody tell me anything, I go and look it up to see if it's true, man. And then I can have the understanding, and then I can be proved to see if that thing is true or not. But a lot of people are zombie, and you're lazy, and you're stupid, man. And that's why you're going to be led astray. Because you just believe anything that anybody tells you like a damn fool. Like scriptures tell you, the simple believe it every word, man. And you got a bunch of simple-minded Israelites all around the earth, man. A lot of you niggas is just simple-minded sheeple, man, who are all being led to the slaughter by your so-called leaders and your prophets and your teachers and your leadership. Niggas ain't no damn leaders, man. Anyways, back in Deuteronomy 13, it says, ye shall walk after Yahweh your power, and fear him, and keep his commandments, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death. So Nate, you're going to be put to death, man. Ayathan, your big-eyed, lemur-looking ass, you're going to be put to death too, man. And y'all doing those videos, really acting like y'all saying something, you see? Hey, but like I said, hey, the true men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we see right through that bullshit. And those breakdowns was dry, they was whack, they had no oil, and they were stupid as all hell, man. And to show you that, hey, you guys are set up, you're brought and paid for, and your daddy is a so-called white man, and you're going to be destroyed, man. In verse 5, and that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he hath spoken to turn you away from Yahweh your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust thee out of the way which Yahweh thy power commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put evil away from the midst of thee. See? And you got the word Lord here in all caps, and that's the almighty Yahweh. That's not talking about Yahweh Shai, man. See, but you can't tell these guys that because, hey, like I said, they're all a bunch of damn demons, and they're all a bunch of false prophets and hirelings and pieces of shit. I'm just going to say it just like that, man. All right? But anyways, going back, you know, to the main topic, man, hey, you know, like I said, we're living in the time to where, hey, we're all about to be tested out here, man. Hey, these devils are ready to collapse this society. They're ready to bring in this digital beast system, the mark of the beast, the micro C-hip. You know, they're bringing in all this digital systems, man. You know, they're getting ready to bring more false flag terrorist attacks, cyber attacks. You know, the dollar is diminishing every single day, man. You know, and these devils are getting ready to set the stage to where, hey, life as you know it is about to change, man. And if you're not getting down with what Esau is about to lay out in front of you, man, you're going to ultimately be destroyed, man. See, and that's why right now we're living in a time to where your faith has to be at a high level, man, because that's all we're about to have in these days that are being set to come, man. All right, and we got plenty of our ancient forefathers that have given us beautiful examples of how we should. You know, how we should handle particular situations, and how we should handle our particular hours of temptation, man. Because just like, which I'm going to read that in Daniel's 3rd chapter, hey, Daniel, Meshach, and Abednego, they had their hour of temptation, man. All right? And guess what? We're about to be entering into our hour of temptation via this micro C-hip, coming into this digital beast system this devil is about to institute and force on this whole planet Earth, man. So let me get that real fast, man. Niggas out here playing games, man. You know, the Elder Apostle Tahar is doing those videos. A lot of guys is not going to pass the test. That's why you got to stay prayed up, man, and hoping and pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that we're found worthy to pass the test. We passed the first test with the whole jump shot in the C19er, but guess what? We're about to be tested again with this whole new set of lockdowns they're about to bring. See, but this time, like I said, this time these devils are going to come more draconian with it. This time it's not going to be so easily to be able to dodge it and to maneuver out of it. This time he's going to force you to have to take it. He's going to force you, if you don't take it, you're going to lose your job. This time he's going to say, if you don't take it, you can't have access to the internet, access to your bank accounts, access to whatever he's going to eventually lock down and force you not to have access to unless you basically bow down and obey and take what he's going to basically tell you to take, man. So our faith is going to have to be on a whole nother level and a higher level, and this go around, man. What you got guys out here bullshitting and playing around, thinking everything is cute, everything is a joke. You know what I mean? Dudes out here coming out with these weird breakdowns, breaking down scriptures wrong. You know, a lot of guys are out here just moving funny style, man, in a very serious and trying times that we're about to enter into, and they're not preparing you for what's about to take place out here, man. See? But let me get that though, man. All right, this is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 3. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." Because we know ultimately this is the ultimate judgment that's coming. But before the Lord burns this place up with nuclear fire, like I said, hey, the Lord's going to bring the ultimate hour of temptation, which is going to be this microcia, man. Are you going to try to save your life in these last days by bowing down to the image and taking Esau's mark to prolong your life, to have a little bit of more time here on in this wicked ass society, in this wicked ass kingdom? Or are you going to be willing to lose your life for the righteousness and then the testimony in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man? And we're all about to be faced with this decision to make, man. And as we can see, a lot of our people are going to take the easy way out, man. A lot of these niggas are going to take the route of trying to save their lives, man, because they ultimately, you know, don't want to have to suffer for the true righteousness of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, which right now, you know, we're suffering right now. We're catching hell because that comes with the territory of being a servant of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you know. You come into this truth, you know, you might have had that nice paying job. You might have had that little hottie. You know, you might have had particular things that was going for yourself in this world, but as soon as you started to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, a lot of those things started to be taken away from you. You know, that higher paying job was taken. That little hottie you had, you know what I mean? She started to get, she started to lose interest because your interest started to change. You stopped being so worldly. You start to grow your beard. You didn't get the crispy line up in the edge up. So you had to cut off the braids and the dreadlocks. You know, you started to move and operate different. You know, you wasn't in this whole partying and BSing vibe that when you met her, that's what y'all was on. That started to change. So she started to change, man. So you start to lose all these little, these little things that you had, to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. See? And for a lot of guys, they're getting tired of that. A lot of these guys, they couldn't handle that. So therefore, they took their hand off the plow and took their asses right back into the world, man. And you got a lot of guys that's gonna choose that route as things get tighter and tighter as we get closer to the end of this thing, man. So like I said, that's why you got to continuously pray to the Most High, man, that He keeps us battle hardened, man. That we don't get caught up with the affairs in this life and the one. I might get that next, man. Let me get that next. This is 2 Peter 3:11. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness," man. So your conversation has to be in all godliness, meaning no guile can be found within your mouth, man. You can't be putting the stumbling blocks or teaching false doctrines, man. All right? These niggas that took the bag and sold out here. We're in the fourth quarter in the last couple of minutes left, and these niggas that went into the locker room and took the bag, man. They're taking the dive. They went and they're going to, throw the game, so to speak, for those that are supposedly on board and on team with them, man. You see? Because these guys, man, hey, at the end of the day, hey, the Lord has guys set up to be in that spirit, but man, hey, when you literally can see it taking place, it should bring more fear unto you, and it should sharpen and heighten your senses to be more on point, man. Because you can see literally the Lord is putting the spirit on a lot of these guys to go in a way that's in the way of error, man. So the Lord is showing us examples. He's showing us these things so we can literally see them to know that, look, man, these times are very serious, man. And for us to stay on point, and for us to stay on that straight and narrow path, man, because hey, because that's what needs to be done. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. And that's where we're keeping our focus, is on the world to come, man. A lot of these guys are focusing on the here and now way too fucking much, man. A lot of these guys are heavily invested in this world right now, in Esau's world, thinking that they're going to slice out a piece of the kingdom of heaven here on this side, and they're going to get the kingdom of heaven. You're not going to get your cake and eat it too, man. You're not going to sell out to the fucking white man, teach all these false doctrines, make all this money, be a stumbling block unto Jake, take away the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, teach all this bullshit and think that you're going to somehow, some way find yourself in the good graces of Yahweh Shai when he comes back the second time, man. You niggas are sadly mistaken, and that's why you're going to be destroyed, man. It says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. See, and that's where we want to be. And it starts with us, by us coming out here and teaching 100% truth, the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. A lot of you guys you got spots and you got blemishes, you got ketchup stains all on your garments, all right? A lot of you are spotted, man. A lot of you have been tainted by this world, man. Like I said, a lot of you niggas that took the bag, a lot of you guys are in this truth to fulfill your own belly, to become Hebrew superstars, Israelite pastors, Israelite Christians. And you want all the fame and the acceptance of this world, but it don't work that way, man. Here it is, Yahweh Shai said, "You shall be hated of all men for my name's sake." Because why? Because our doctrine is not going to be according to this world, man. What does the scripture say? Let me get that real fast, man. Right, this is 1 John. This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God." You see, and this is the time that we need to be trying all these spirits, man. Hey, and when you're doing that, you can see that a lot of these other Israelite groups, they're not in the spirit of the Most High. They got the spirit of Satan, man. All right, because their spirit ain't right, man. A lot of these guys is wolves in sheep clothing, man, teaching some very damnable heresies, which shows you that they have no fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. These niggas fear Esau more than they fear the Most High, because ultimately they're receiving all of their goodies and their 501c3 charters, their tax exemptions, all of their revenue, their popularity, their script. They're getting it all from their big daddy Esau, man. So therefore, they're afraid to lose what they're getting from Esau more than what they can gain by doing it the right way from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. And ultimately, these niggas just don't want to suffer for righteousness' sake, man. These niggas, like I said, they want their cake and eat it too, But you ain't gonna have your cake and eat it too. Hey, you're gonna receive your consolation on this side, and then you're gonna be destroyed. And the IUIC, your time is just about up, man. Y'all are about to be ICGJC 2.0, man. The Lord's about to visit you wicked, funky, dirty, grimy niggas of the IUIC, man. It says, because many false prophets are gone out into the world, Nate, IUIC. See? And this is something that you people have to come to the realization of, man. Hey, like I said, hey, you better pray to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that he really leads you to the true servants and the true prophets of the Most High. Hey, because we're in some serious times, man. Hey, and the family of the word is about to be here as well. So pretty soon, you're not going to have direct access and availability like you do to be able to tune in to the prophets and watch these shows, see us go live, go into these different platforms and to get spiritually fed with this truth, man. Esau is about to pull the plug on this, on us coming out here and you having access to this truth. So you better get it while you can. And you better get it, from the right source right now, man. Because what it say? Because many false prophets have gone out into the world, man. And many of the false prophets are the ones that have the more popularity, the ones that have the bigger following, the ones that are out there marching all over the goddamn place with the fancy garments and the armbands and the more worldly commercial appeal to them, man. So you Jake better wake the hell up out there, man. It says, hereby know ye the spirit of the Most High. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is of the Most High, all right? And don't get it twisted. These Israelites might tell you, oh the Son of the Most High came in the flesh. But if they're coming out here and telling you it wasn't Yahushua came in the flesh, or they come in with, like they say, you can call him Yeshua, you can call him Yahweh, you can call him this, you can call him that. That's the spirit of error, man. That's not the spirit of truth. And that's a deceptive, and that's a very wolf-like doctrine to push, man. We have the proper names and the true names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. If you read, what's that, Proverbs? What is his name, and what is his son name, if thou can tell? And don't let them confuse you and trip you up with their false whack breakdowns, man. Scriptures clearly tell. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. What is that, 1 Corinthians 11? Showing you that the Father and the Son are two different entities, man. All right? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Come on, man. Can't get around that, man. That's the divine order. Yahushua didn't establish or set himself up, man. He was created by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, all right? And all power and all dominion was given unto Yahushua by the Father, man. Yahushua is not doing anything on his own accord, man, all right? Even Yahushua plenty of times acknowledged that the Father is greater than he is, man, and that he is here to do the will of the Father, man. But you got these bonehead jerk-off Israelites telling you that basically that Yahushua is Yahweh, man. But like I said, hey, you can be deceived if you want to, man. All right? But you got a lot of slithering, slimy, grimy niggas out here, man. All right, where was I? I can't remember where I was. All right? But that's the point, man. All right? So you got to understand the heavenly order of how things are set up, man. All right? But what was I reading? I can't remember. Was I in Peters? I can't remember, man. But let me get to the point, man. Like I said, man, hey, we're living in times where some serious testing, some serious, our faith is about to be put on the line. And you got a lot of guys out here bullshitting and lollygagging and trying to lull you to sleep with some whack, unfaithful, unbelieving spirits out here, man. So you got to be careful. All right, and this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." Right, and we're about to be tempted in a very serious and very major way in these last days, man. And we can see that stage being set. We can see Esau's getting ready to roll this thing out here, man. And you got a lot of our people, man, who are taking it lightly, who are still in this disbelief that the mark of the beast is sin in all of its form, which sin has been around since the beginning, man. And we've all sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High, man. These niggas telling you that, yeah, white Jesus has said, this worshiping and bowing down to this system is sin, which we've all bowed down into this system in some shape, form, or fashion before we came into this truth. So ultimately, by your own stupid logic and your stupid breakdown, we've all had the mark of the beast. If you're going to say that's what it is, then we're all doomed and we're all fucking destroyed, because Revelation the 14th chapter tells you the punishment for taking the MOTB, man. There's nothing that you can do to repent from receiving this mark of the beast, man, which is the actual physical thing, which is the actual microcedia. It's not sin in all of its form, man. You niggas need to get that out of your head, because how it is, you still haven't explained the concept of how, you're not going to be able, or how you can buy and sell with sin, man. Because right now, you niggas are sinning, even as we speak, and you're still buying and selling. So what the hell is it truly, man? Because if that was the case, and if you came into this truth, and you repented and you're keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments so perfectly, then according to your own logic, you shouldn't be able to buy and sell, because you're not committing any wickedness, according to what you're saying. You got the guys like Sakari saying that they keep all the laws perfectly. So if that's the case, then how the hell are you buying and selling? if the mark of the beast is sin in all of its form. So obviously, if you're able to buy and sell, then obviously you're still sinning according to your stupid, lousy, retarded breakdown, man, which makes no sense. But anyways, man, it says, set thine heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. And what's the ultimate trouble that's about to come upon our people? It's Jacob's trouble, man. All right, well, this devil is about to, shut down this society. You know what I mean? It's going to be lawlessness, martial law, all hell breaking loose here in this place, man. And you're going to be tempted in these last days to have some form of peace and safety by basically bowing down to this beast system that he's about to implement. That's going to be your only way into having some type of form of comfort and normality when all hell breaks loose, is by taking this MOTB, by taking this mark of the beast, man. You see, and that's what he's going to be promising you, how you can have peace and safety. Is you're going to have to get yourself aligned and worship this system that he's about to implement, and it's going to be a form of temptation, man, in a very major and serious way. Fucking flies, man. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right. What does it mean what's another definition of the word patient? Means to suffer, man. And like I said, hey, we're all about to suffer. We're all about to lose a lot of these daily comforts that we're used to having when this devil's bringing this order out of chaos, when martial law is enacted, when he brings in these new lockdowns, man. We're all about to be brought to a lower state. We're all pretty soon, we're not going to be able to work. We're not going to be able to, just directly go to the ATM or, have all these amenities just readily available like they are now. Things are going to get tight. Things are going to get, a lot of perplexity, man. So when these things do take place, hey, don't lose your patience, man. That's when we're going to have to really dial in, have our faith in Yahweh Shai. Sit down and know that Yahweh is, man. Don't be out here stressing and worrying about this and about that and letting the sins weigh you down. Hey, man, we got to just have faith and trust that, hey, Yahweh Shai is not going to lead us to be destroyed, man. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and that's not talking about actual literal gold. That gold that is being tried in the fire is the elect. It's people. It's talking about people. All right? You're going to be tried in the fire. And what's the fire? All the hell that's about to befall you Israelites during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Maybe not having food and water for a couple of days. Being out here in the midst of martial law, seeing people go completely ill on one another, seeing all these dead bodies in the street in the time of great famine, pestilence, death, sicknesses, calamity, all hell breaking loose out here, man. We're going to have to continue to buckle down and have faith and trust in Yahweh Shai, and don't get weak and don't get wavered. Don't go to your nearest FEMA camp when Esau tells you, oh, come to this nearest facility. We got blankets, we got water, we got food. We'll take care of you, because we ultimately know that, once you go into that motherfucker, you probably ain't going to come out, man. All right? And we know what he's going to be offering you people inside these different concentration camps, man. All right? It's about to be on a level that we've never seen or we've never been accustomed to, man. You're going to have to get used to the smell of death, dead bodies, people going completely crazy out here. Civil war taking place on the street. People just out here just doing the most unthinkable acts, cannibalism, teeth of wild beasts, all hell breaking loose out here, man. But we're still going to have to maintain our frame and not lose patience. We're still going to have to be dialed in with Yahweh Shai, man. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And that ultimate fire is going to be during the hour of temptation. When this devil is telling you, look, either you're going to take this micro C-hip, or we're going to chop your head off, we're going to chop your wife's head off, and we're going to lock you up in this concentration camp indefinitely until you see the light. Hey, and that's even if we even get that option, because we know a lot of us, the men of the Lord, we're on the red list, the terminate list, the do not resuscitate list, they can't, their mind can't be changed list, man. You see, but it's all going to be what? For a trial of our faith, to see if we're going to bow down and worship Esau's, worship Esau, his image and his mark and his beast system, which I'm going to show you an example of that, man. It says that, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. You see, that's what it's all about, man. Even in our darkest of hours, even in you catching your most affliction, even if you're brought before governors and mayors, you're presented with the MOTB and certain death, man. Hey, we're going to have to keep our trust in Yahweh Shai, and he's going to help us, man. And like I said in my video the other day, your lot in the story might just be to where the Lord's going to have you and your head literally in a guillotine And at that exact moment that guillotine is coming down, your faith, the Lord will deliver you right there in that moment, man. With spiritual power, or the angels might come and just bring a blinding light to totally just blind everybody and make a way for you to escape. Or the guillotine might just fall on your neck and just shatter into 1,000 pieces. Hey, there's nothing impossible with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All the Lord is requiring is your faith and your belief beyond, even in the face of imminent death, which I'm going to show you in a minute, man. We got our forefathers that was put in that situation. So we have history and our forefathers who was put in the exact same situation that we're about to be faced with and came out victorious, unhinged, untouched, unscarred, and delivered, man. It says, believe in him and he will help thee, order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fail. You see? And that's the times we're about to enter into, where the Lord's going to put us in these situations to test us, to see if we're put in some situation that we think is you can't get out of, or that we're goners, or that we're doomed. The Lord is wanting to see, will he believe in me even if he's put in this situation? Will he call upon my name? Will he not turn to the left or to the right? Will he remain faithful, man? And that's the gold that is going to be tried in the fire, and that's going to come out purified and righteous and accepted, man. And this is the mind frame that we need to be constantly putting ourselves in, all right? It says, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. And here's the main point. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, man? And everywhere you look in the scriptures, those of our forefathers that trusted in the Lord was never confounded. They were never beaten. They were never broken. They were never killed. They were never forsaken. They was always delivered and rewarded with, for their faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And it's going to be the same for us, man. You got to have that faith and belief that there's nothing impossible with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that's why you got to kind of have that confidence and not arrogance that, look, I've been doing what the Lord has commanded me to do to the best of my ability. I've been coming out here on the highways and the byways. I've been having integrity, doing what's right. You know what I mean? Doing these videos, doing these shows, not being a reprobate, not being a bitch ass nigga, not murmuring, not, doing wickedness, but sincerely trying to serve the Lord best as I possibly can in this flesh and to the best of my ability, man. And we gotta kind of expect and hope that we're going to be rewarded and that we're part of the elect, man. You can't be out here doubting and wavering and letting your sins weigh you down or fainting in the time of adversity. Now of course that's easier said than done, but hey, shit, we got to man up and have that faith, man. It says, was there, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. All right, and that's something that we can never let go, we never forget, man. The Lord is faithful. All right, the Lord, there's nothing impossible that he cannot do, man. But it says here, 12, but woe be unto the fearful hearts and faint hands and the sinner that goeth two ways. Right, woe unto you hypocrites, you actors, you bitch ass niggas, you unbelieving and you unfaithful Jake out there. Because you got a lot of Israelites out there that look the part, that's acting like as if they're down with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but secretly behind closed doors they went and sold out to the fucking white man. So you really think they have fear? You really think they have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai when they went and took a backdoor deal with Esau Edom, man? And like I said in my video, hey, pretty soon it's not going to be cute to be calling yourself an Israelite, man. All of you super duper Jake out there with the fringes and the mitris, all you women with the big ass bonnets and the head wrap, being super duper Israelite men and women. Hey, when Esau really turned up the heat and start making for you to proclaim yourself as an Israelite to be a crime and punishable by death or indefinite imprisonment, a lot of you niggas are gonna turn tail. You're gonna snatch them fringes off. You're gonna take that bonnet off your nappy ass head, and you're gonna faint, man. You're gonna deny Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're gonna try to save your life. You're gonna take the MOTB. You're gonna deny the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and you're gonna be taken and destroyed, man. All right, like I said, 'cause a lot of you niggas you're just Israelites for the camera. You're just Israelites when it's convenient, man. But you ain't really truly 10 toes down in this thing, man. You ain't willing to lose your life to win Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Hey, and the Lord is going to make it be known in these last days who are his chosen, man. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not Therefore shall he not be defended. Yeah, you're not going to be defended. Lord's not going to come to your aid in these concentration camps, man. Lord's going to just turn his back on you niggas, and he gonna leave you to your own devices, man. All right, because a lot of you, Jake, you're faking the funk. You don't truly believe in Yahweh. Like I said, you're just Israelites for play, for camera time. You know, you're doing this to fulfill your own belly, to sell your own merchandise, to promote yourselves, and to promote, you know, to create some type of platform for yourself, man. But like I said, hey, when Esau start rolling and saying that any nigga that's claiming to be an Israelite, or when Esau start going door to door, talking about, I seen you on the camera, you're one of those Hebrew Israelites, you niggas gonna be like, no, not me, boss. I stopped doing that shit. I don't believe in that no more. I put that away. I got rid of those fringes in that garment. So I'm an American. I'm black. You gonna turn tail like a bitch, man. And guess what? You're not going to be defended. Hey, here it is. You're going to do all that, and Esau's still going to grab your black ass up and still throw you in a concentration camp, and you're still going to be tortured and beheaded and beaten and totally annihilated by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Because what? When it's time for you to stand on business, and when it's time for you to, you know, go out like some of our ancient forefathers who didn't sell out, who didn't take the bag, who didn't turn tail at the last moment, you're going to be destroyed, man. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? You're not going to do nothing but get destroyed, get broken, man. And the Lord's going to put it in your spirit to let you know, to make you loathe yourself, to know exactly why you're being destroyed, man. All right? So that's why, hey, man, we're all about to be tested. We all got to make sure that, you know, we truly understand why we truly into this thing, man. We're not in this thing to become Hebrew Israelite celebrities or podcasters or doing reality shows or being Hebrew Israelite celebrities and all this other bullshit, man. We're here to preach this word, feed the elect, and ultimately receive salvation, man, and be found of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai without spot and without blemish, and be delivered and saved out of this shit, man. Not to join hand in hand with the world and get you a following and link this truth with the fucking government, man. What the hell is wrong with you niggas, man? Hey, but it is what it is. You niggas got that role to play. Play it well, because hey, it's better you than me, man. It says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his way. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him. And what's ultimately right now well pleasing to the Lord? For us to make our bodies a living sacrifice out here, man. Even to the point to where some of us are going to be sacrificed and be martyrs, for the testimony and our belief in this faith and in the names of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, which is going to be a win-win situation anyway. But you got a lot of guys who ain't willing to take it that far, who's not willing to be that ultimate sacrifice, man. Like I said, these niggas are going to find a way to wiggle their way out of it, man. Like I said, a lot of these guys have been set up to deter you from being in that spirit, if having to make your body a living sacrifice. Like I said, that's why Nathan them told their congregation to go ahead and take the jump shot, man. That was a lack of faith, man, and that was a sign of fear, man. That shows you that when Esau just barely blew on you niggas, you all caved in, you all got weak, and you all went and acquiesced to the powers that be. And look at you now. A lot of you are all fucked up. You got turbo cancer. You stroking out. You know what I mean? You done aged 15 years and 3 years. You know what I mean? You got some shit in you that's destroying your immune system, man. Because what? You lost patience, man. You showed a lack. You didn't have faith. You didn't believe, man. And how much more with this new lockdown, these new shit he's about to force you niggas to take. Like I said, this time he's going to come even more draconian, man. He's not finna just let you not take the shit that he's about to prescribe. He's about to enforce it with force. This time he's going to really take your job away. This time he's going to stop you from being able to go to the bank and pull out money, man. He's going to go even harder with this thing. And the harder he goes, the harder we got to go for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and in our faith, man. But like I said, hey, that's when our faith's going to have to kick in. The Lord's not going to look down upon any of us that's going to choose the right thing to do and not lose faith or not be faint-hearted, but keep our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, even if we got to lose apartments, even if we do got to lose family members, if we got to lose certain comforts here in this side, man. Hey, the ultimate comforter anyway is the scriptures and prophecy, man. All right, but let me get this, show you a great example of an hour of temptation that we're about to be faced with. Maybe not in the same manner, in the same way, but it's all relatable in the times that we're coming in now. All right, and this is the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, Nebuchadnezzar the king made an image of gold, whose height was 80 cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. Now today you can liken this image into this MOTB that he's about to present before the whole world, man. Because guess what? Everybody's going to have to bow down to it eventually. If you want particular, if you want to live, if you want to be accepted, if you want to be part of this society, if you want to buy or sell or drink or have access to whatever, to a so-called life here in this society, man. You see? And guess what? And if you don't take it, for a lot of people, the consequence is going to be death, man. So you got to be able to utilize this history of our forefathers and link it with what's going on today, because we're about to be put in this same situation. And you got, like I read, the generations of old, man, and you can see how our forefathers trusted in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, even in the face of imminent death. And guess what? A miracle was performed. You know, these men were delivered. They were saved in the direst of situations, man. And when you see Daniel, Meshach, and Abednego, they didn't even budge. They didn't even question. Hey, they basically bowed down. They basically went into this thing totally faithful, man. And it says, then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent together the princes, the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then the princes, the governors, and captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces. Don't we see that happening now? Don't you see all these different countries around the world basically prepping and getting aligned with this new digital beast system that's about to be forced upon the whole planet Earth, man? See, so we see that happening. So that which is then is now, but it's just coming in a different form, man. You see? So basically, Nebuchadnezzar got, because basically he was the superpower of that day. So everybody that was under his realm, he got everybody that was there basically prepped in line for this for the new world order system of that day. You see? It says, then they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then an herald cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages. Doesn't that sound familiar, man? Isn't that what Esau has power over right now? All nations, tongues, people, you know what I mean? We see this happening, taking place now with this new digital beast system, man. It says, then an herald cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king has set up, man. All right? Let's go to this word worship. And isn't that what it says in Revelation 13 and 16? That you're going to have to worship the image and the mark of this beast system, man? Same thing that Esau is setting up right now in this modern day. Let's get that word for worship. I think the word is with sagad. Right? The word for worship is sagad. It says to prostrate oneself. You know what prostrate means? That means to bow down to it, man. Isn't that what Esau's about to do with this MOTB? He's about to force everybody to prostrate and bow down and worship this image, man. It says what? That you might be killed that will not worship or prostrate oneself or bow down to the image and the mark of the beast that is about to be set up, man. Same thing happened during the time of Daniel, man. It says to prostrate oneself, do homage, worship. And we are supposed to worship who? Only Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. We're not supposed to worship any of these other gods or any of these idols or things offered unto idols. And that Michael C here was nothing more than an idol to to Esau as a god, man. It says to do homage. See? Yeah, to fall down, to worship. All right? So that's what Nebuchadnezzar has set up, man. And guess what? It's about to happen now, in this time. It says, and whoso falleth not down and worshipeth all the same hour be cast into the midst of a fiery burning furnace. All right, they got a couple of priests. Let's see what they got. All right. And it says, oh, wait a minute. One of the precepts is Revelations 13 and 15. This is Revelations 13 and 15, and it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. You see? It's the same exact thing, but just in a different time frame, man. And he had power to give life to the image of the beast. And did not Nebuchadnezzar do that with that image? He had power to give life unto it, meaning that, you know, he made it to be something to be worshipped, something that if you didn't bow down and worship, then you can be put to death. It's going to be the same with Esau in this micro-C-hip in these last days. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And we know the image of the beast is basically, you know, it goes back to the Roman Empire, but it's this system that is being established, man. You know, it's the Roman Empire all over again, but this time it's coming in a more technological sense, in a more technological digital age, man. And you're going to have to eventually bow down and worship this same image, man. You see? And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See, and that mark is the Quran, man. It's a physical, actual physical thing. Hey, wasn't that idol that Nebuchadnezzar set up? Wasn't that an actual physical idol that you had to literally bow down and worship? That wasn't some a spiritual image that he had set up. It tells you that it was 80 cubits, it was made of gold. It was an actual physical thing that you had to bow down and worship to, just like the Karagma. Just like this image and the mark is an actual physical thing that you're going to have to not literally, or you're not going to have to literally bow down onto it, but you're going to have to receive it and take it. And basically, once you take it and receive it, you're basically prostrating yourself and you're worshiping all the laws and the commandments and the things that come as far as you worshiping that this new beast system and this mark, man. For you stupid niggas out there talking about Esau's carnal. But Esau's carnal, but he's going to give you a spiritual mark. Come on, man, shut the hell up. Anyways, back here it says, whoso falleth not down and worshipeth shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And therefore at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and all kind of music, all the people, the nations, and the languages fell down and worshipped the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar king had set up. And wherefore at that time certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. They spake and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, the harp, the sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image. Whoso falleth not down and worshipeth, that he should be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. You see, and that's why eventually it's going to be a great insurrection on those of us that fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. There's going to be a great gathering and all hell being coming upon those that's not going to take this MOTB. That's why he's going to cause you to be killed, man. Killed, first and foremost, killed in the way of you being separated from the system, being separated from, buying or selling, but also you're going to be killed in the physical form because, hey, ultimately they're going to put your head in the guillotine, man. They're going to chop your head off. They're going to be able to execute you. Just like I did that lesson earlier, these Democrats talking about putting people to death that don't want to basically go along with the mainstream narrative. Those that are believers in Christianity, those that are Trump supporters, basically anybody that's not going to go along with what these devils are forcing down everybody's throat, you basically need to be taken out of the way and destroyed, man. It's going to be the same for those of us that's not going to ultimately bow down and worship this new system this devil was implementing, man. It says, there are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, which that was their Babylonian names, right? It says, these men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up, you see? And that's the spirit that we're ultimately in, man. We're not finna bow down and worship Esau and, bow down to this bullshit, man. Right? And we're going to be fearless in our faith totally in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Let me get this quick precept, man. Psalms 27. See, this is the spirit that we're going to be in. The same spirit that these three men were in. Right? And we're going to see if they were forsaken for keeping their integrity and faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, even in the face of imminent death. Right? This is Psalms chapter 27, verse 1. It says, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Right. So at the end of the day, we're not to fear Esau either way. We're supposed to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Scriptures say, fear not him that could, let me get that real fast. Fearing some goddamn Esau. Excuse me. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. Matthew 10 and 27. It says, what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Right. So we're not supposed to kill Esau, because all Esau can ultimately do is put us to death. And that ultimately has to be sanctioned by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So if we're slated to have to die for not bowing down to this MOTB or worshiping other gods or not bowing down to Esau's New World Order system, then guess what? That death is sanctioned by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And guess what? If you have to die as a martyr, your works are going to follow you, man. You're not going to be forsaken. That's not going to be the end all be all, man. You're going to be raised up first with the elect, when the Lord comes back and gather the elect from the four corners of the earth, man. So death is not the thing that we should fear. We should fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Esau is just being used as a tool and as a means to put you to death. But ultimately, the Lord is going to use Esau as a way to test your faith, to see if you truly believe. See if Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is truly worth laying your life down for, man. It says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. See? So that's why we shouldn't fear Esau and what he's ultimately going to try to do. All right? And let me go back here. And this Psalms 27. In Psalms 27 and 1, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Right. The Lord is our strength in life and even in death, man. Because that same body that you might have had to lay down for the righteousness, hey, that soul, that spirit that's within that body is going to be raised up by the Most High and be rewarded and be accepted and be highly acceptable in the sight of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Like the scriptures say, Esau might put you to death in the guillotine. Now, in the sight of man, we seem to die. Niggas gonna be like, oh, that nigga died for nothing. That nigga's stupid. I would have denied it. I would have just lied. I would have yada, yada, yada. Yeah, because that's not, because you don't know what the hell, you don't know what's going on, man. Right? You don't have no fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. It's better to die, what the scripture say? I'd rather fall into the hands of the Most High than in the hands of man. See if I can find it. I can't remember how to word it, but yeah, basically, to paraphrase it, it's better to fall into the hands of the Most High than to fall into the hands of men. You know what I mean? I'd rather die doing what's right in the sight of the Most High, and instead of dying doing what's wrong in the sight of the Most High. You know what I mean? It says, when the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, come upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart or my mind shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, and this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that I will seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Most High all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me, he shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall my head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. And how are we doing that right now? Is by offering up these bodies, man. See? And everything that King David said is something that we should have our hope and our faith rooted in, man. is that you know, even though our enemies are going to come up against us, Lord, we're going to be in these shitty situations. Hey, the Most High is going to be with us, man. Like I said, the Lord can raise us up and deliver us out of any situation that we might find ourselves in, man. All right, which what I'm reading in Daniel's 3rd chapter is a beautiful example of that. So let me go back there. It says, then certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, these men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. And that's the spirit that we're in, man. And we no longer stand upon him that smote us, man. We're like the hell with Esau and what he's got going on, because we know that it's not conducive to, you know, our service of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. All right, hey, we let go of this world. We forsook this world. We ain't checking on what Esau is talking about. We're not going down the route of what this devil is about to be presented before us, man. Hey, we're staying on the old path, wherein is the good way, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Verse 13, then Nebuchadnezzar in his rage and fury commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that they brought these men before the king. What does this scripture should remind you of? The scripture said that we shall be brought before kings and governors for the name of Yahweh Shai's sake, man. All right? We get that, man. See, this is the same situation that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego found themselves in. And we're going to find ourselves in the same situation. And what did it say? Hey, the fury of Nebuchadnezzar was raised up. It's going to be the same with these devils, man. When they seeing that these men ain't bowing down, these men ain't showing no fear, these men are saying the hell with your new world order and your beast system. You can kiss their ass. They trust in the Lord. They trust in the living power. They're going to be pissed. Like, bring them niggas up here. We got something for their ass, man. And what Esau going to do, all type of scare tactics, fear tactics, psychological operations. Like I said, he'll threaten to kill your wife, to kill your children, to do this, do that unto you, man. But hey, we still can't let that move us or let us faint, even in the midst of that situation being in this flesh, man. Our fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to have to override that fear that we're going to feel in that moment, man. All right? Yep, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse. This is Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. See? And I'm going to show you the same example with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego when they were grabbed up, man. The Lord put something cold in their spirit to tell Nebuchadnezzar, man. It's going to be the same for us, man. And I truly believe that. All right? It says, Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do you not serve my gods? Will you not take my charagma? Will you not take my smart chip? Will you not save your life? Will you not, yada, yada, you know, they're going to be coming with all type of fucking shit, saying all type of shit, spitting and yelling with them yellow ass teeth, looking crazy. You know, I bring his family here, you know what I mean? Think about the Maccabees, the Maccabee mother and her 7 sons, man. Look at the hell and what they had to go through. You see that they were brought before the king, and he was threatening therewithal to try to break the will of the mother and the other brothers to bow down, man. But they stood strong and they overcame, and ultimately the Lord put the spirit in them to stand strong and boldly in that situation. How much more us, man? It says, do you not serve my gods nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now, hey, this is what I just read in Matthew. This is the Heavenly Father putting the spirit on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to say what they said to that nigga, man. It says Shadrach, Meshach, and here goes it. Okay, it says, now if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kind of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, But if ye worship not, ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands? You see, and that's the spirit that Esau has, because he believes that he is God, and he believes that that there's no God that's going to be able to deliver anybody out of his hand when it's time for him to put you to death for not worshiping and bowing down to what he got going on, man. And you see the pride and the arrogance of these devils, man, and they're going to come in that same like spirit, man. And these niggas that be talking shit. Where's your God? Who's going to save? Who's going to deliver you out of this? Because we got you dead to rights. See, but that's where that's the faith. That's the that's when Yahweh Shai is gonna show up, man. That's when Yahweh Shai is gonna come right on time to intervene, to bring that divine intervention, man, to save and to come on the behalf of His elect. You see, it's gonna be right at that moment, man, to where you're gonna have a decision to make. Where is your faith and your trust gonna lie? Are you gonna try to lose your life in that moment? Try to save your life in that moment, try to save your life in that moment by bowing down and worshiping and letting fear get the best of you, to faint in that situation to where you make the worst mistake of your life, man? Or are you going to stand firm and put your faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, whether you got to take that death or you'll be delivered? See? and they said, if it be It says that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this manner. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. So they was in the spirit, look, if it's the Lord will, we are going to die in this situation. But guess what? We know in the spirit that they weren't going to die a wicked, they wasn't going to die on their knees, they wasn't going to die as weaklings or as, they wasn't going to die as, what's that word I'm looking for? As what's the word? As apostates. All right. Hey, they were going to die zealously for the law, statutes, and commandments, and the righteousness of the Most High, man. So they said, if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up, man. So that was the ultimate show of faith, man. They said, look, we ain't bound. Hey, if the Lord save us, all praise, honor, and glory is going to be to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. But like I read in that Psalms 27, and there's a lot of scriptures where the Lord is going to be our shield and our buckler in the time of trouble. Like I read in that Ecclesiastes 2nd chapter, man. All right, the Lord is never going to forsake those that have called upon Him or that trusted in Him, man. Like I said, whether you got to die or whether you live, it's a win-win situation for the elect, man. That's going to be highly respected and highly accepted in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. See if I can get that real fast. You see? Hey, but this is all part of the temptation that comes with serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord's going to put us all to the test to see if we truly ultimately believe. And for a lot of us, it's going to be, our faith is going to be tested in the face of imminent death, man. And like I said, right here, they were thrown in a fiery furnace. Imagine the type of torture weapons and sophisticated technological tools that Esau have now to try to put us to death and try to break us and get us to forsake Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. It's going to be on a whole other high level, man. It's probably going to have all type of fucking weird AI technology, torture methods to try to shake your faith and to break you. But remember, it's all the test of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. It's the Most High's test. The Lord's just using Esau and whatever type of fear tactic or machinery or weaponry or gruesome death he's going to present before you to test you, all right? All right? What was I? Was it about to say? I think I was. Anyways, it says, then Nebuchadnezzar was full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore, he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was. And he commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. Right. So he turned up the heat. He turned up the psychological operation. He turned up the fear factor, so to speak, man. You see, so really? So I'm gonna turn this shit up, hoping that they would break, hoping that they would get more afraid and have a change of heart, man. But hey, like I said, under no circumstances will the elect take the mark of the beast or bow down and worship or sell out to Esau, Edom, or forsake Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's already embedded in the DNA and then the righteousness of the elect, not to be overcome or not to be overtaken by this shit, man. All right, and it says, and he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosens, and their hats, and their other garments, and they were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. It says, therefore, because the king's command was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And those three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. You see? So they were thrown in bound with their hands behind their back, tied up, man. Unable to move or to wiggle. They wanted them to just be in there and just be burnt to a crisp, man. All right? It says, and then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste and spake and said unto the counselors, did not we cast three men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. He answered and said, lo, I see four men loose, walking in the midst of the fire. So not only were they thrown in there bound, hands tied, hey, Yahweh Shai came and he untied them, man, to where they were able to get up and walk around and move around in the midst of the fire. You see, and that's the type of faith and divine intervention that that our faith and that we're looking to receive from Yahweh Shai, man. So there's nothing, we can't be fearful, we can't be weak, we can't be faint, we can't think that, when we're put in a situation that it's the end all be all. It's all a test and a trial. All right? And he answered and said, I see four men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth out of the midst of the fire, and the princes, and it tells you in the three holy children, the whole time that they were in there, that they were praying to the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai the whole time that they were in there, Nate. All right? So you can't be, so don't let these guys make you believe that we don't have those names. You see the power that is in the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's see if I can go to that real quick, man. Right, this is of the three holy children. It says, which followeth in the 3rd chapter of Daniel. That's what I'm reading right now. This is the follow-up to Daniel, the 3rd chapter. It says, and they walked in the midst of the fire, praising the Most High and blessing the Lord. Then Azariah stood up and prayed on this manner, and opening his mouth in the midst of the fire said, blessed art thou, O Lord God of our fathers. Thy name is worthy to be praised and glorified forevermore. So how it is, they had the name to be saved out of that affliction and out of that time, but we don't have those names that we're about to be put in our affliction, in our time of Jacob's trouble, in our hour of temptation, man. Don't make any sense, man. These IUIC niggas are false prophets, man. Don't believe them, man. Hey, keep your faith in the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man. It says, thy name is worthy to be praised and glorified forevermore. For thou art righteous in all the things that thou hast done to us. Yea, true are all that thou hast done to us. Yea, true are all thy works. Thy ways are right, and all thy judgments truth. See? Let's see what it says. Ooh, look at this. It says, for we, O Lord, are become less than any nation. We be kept under this day in all the world because of our sins. Neither is there at this time prince or prophet or leader or burnt offering or sacrifice or oblation or incense or place to sacrifice before thee and to find mercy. Nevertheless, in a contrite heart and in humble spirit, let us be accepted. You see, and this is how we're going to be accepted. Of course, first and foremost of the elect, but the elect are going to come with that contrite and humble spirit, man. And like he was saying, we don't have no place to sacrifice right now. We don't have no temple. We don't have that. But what can we offer up and sacrifice right now are these bodies, man. This life. Let me get that real fast, man. is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. You see? And that's what we're doing right now. We're offering up our bodies as a living sacrifice, man. And some of us are going to have to literally offer up these bodies as a living sacrifice via the form of becoming martyrs and having to die for the names and the faith and the laws and the testimony and our trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. You see? And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego showed themselves not to be conformed unto that current world, because if that was the case, they would have bowed down and they would have worshipped the image in order to save their life, to be saved from persecution, from being ridiculed, from being ostracized, from being looked at in a weird way. And we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to exhibit that same type of faith in these times that are coming, man. All right, we're going to have to. That's why we've been telling you, Jake, stop being so invested in Babylon the Great. Worried about getting all this money and property and being celebrities and having the friendship of this world with you, because it's going to hinder you when it really matters the most, when you're going to have to offer your body and forsake all of this temporary and this worldly shit, man. But if you're highly attached to your possessions and this world and your wife and your children and your family and your job and your businesses and your real estate and the land that you acquired, man, hey, you're not going to be willing to give all that up, man. And you're gonna let the cares of this life, man, cause you to be ultimately destroyed, man. All right. It says, like as in the burnt offerings of rams and bullocks, and like as in 10,000s of fat lambs, so let our sacrifice be in thy sight this day, and grant that we may wholly go after thee. For they shall not be confounded that put their trust in thee. Didn't I read that in Ecclesiastes, the 2nd chapter, man? See? It says, and now we follow thee with all our heart. Guess what? Even unto death, man. Just like Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego exhibited, man. We got to be in that same like manner in spirit. It says, with all our heart we fear thee and seek thy face. Put us not to shame, but deal with us after thy loving kindness and according to the multitude of thy mercies. Deliver us also according to thy marvelous works. What is that? Spiritual power, man. How they got delivered, man, in the midst of a burning fiery furnace. We want to be we want to be delivered in that same type of fashion and manner. It says, and give glory to thy name, O Lord, and let all them that do thy servants hurt be ashamed. And let them be confounded in all their power and might, and let their strength be broken. You see, and that's what the Lord is going to ultimately exhibit to some of the elect when he gives us that spiritual power, man. All of the power and the technology and the authority that Esau has, in that exact moment that the elect get that spiritual power and break through whatever type of situation Esau is going to have us in, it's going to put him to shame and show him that he is just a man. And it's going to glorify Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in the most magnificent and glorious way, man. All right? It says, and let them know that thou art the Lord, the only power, and glorious over the whole world. And the king's servants that put them in cease not to make the oven hot with rosin, pitch, tow, and small wood, so that flame steam forth above the furnace 49 cubits, and it passed through and burned those Chaldeans that found about the furnace. But the angel of the Lord came down into the oven together with Azarias and his fellows, and smote the flame of the fire out of the oven. You see, that's the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that's the type of divine intervention that the Lord is going to bestow on his faithful and on the elect in these dire times, man. Now, do you believe that, or either you believe that or you don't believe it, man? See, but your faith is going to show that, and this is what the Lord is going to give to the faithful and to those that believe and that didn't waver or that didn't faint or that didn't get weak when they were put in that fiery furnace and trial of affliction, man. It says, and made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist whistling wind, so that the fire touched them not at all, neither hurt nor troubled them. Then the three out of one mouth praised, glorified, and blessed Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in the furnace, saying, Blessed art thou, O Lord, power of our fathers, and be praised and exalted above all forever. And blessed is thy glorious and holy name, Nate, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's the name that they were calling on and praising while these miracles was being performed and while their faith was being rewarded in the time of their affliction, man. All right? It says, and blessed is thy glorious and holy name, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. Blessed art thou in the temple of thine holy glory, and to be praised and glorified above all forever. Blessed art thou that beholdest the depths, and sitteth upon the cherubims, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. Blessed art thou on the glorious throne of thy kingdom, and to be praised and glorified above all forever. Blessed art thou in the firmament of heaven, and above all to be praised and glorified forever. See, so they was going in, praising the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the midst of that affliction, man. And that's a tool and a key that we have to use, in our coming affliction. The Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye heavens, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye angels of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. And they go on and on about the, blessing Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Look at this. Go to 66, man. This is how they finished it off. O Ananias, Azariah, and Mismariah, this are their Hebrew names. Bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever, for we have delivered us from hell. Now, were they in literal hell? No, they were in the midst of death, which that condition was likened unto hell, man. Which was the grave. It wasn't actual hell in the middle of the earth. Obviously, they was in a furnace that Nebuchadnezzar had built, and saved us from the hand of death. You see, that hell they were talking about was the hand of death, being thrown into that pit. It wasn't actually talking about literal hell, all right? And delivered us out of the midst of the furnace and burning flame, even out of the midst of the fire had he delivered us. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, because he is gracious, for his mercy endureth forever. All ye that worship the Lord, bless the God of gods, praise him and give thanks, for his mercy endureth forever, man. See? And that same thing is going to apply to us, man. All right? And that's how, it ended, for Daniel, Ananias, Misrael, and Hananiah. They were delivered in the midst of that fiery temptation. And we're about to be faced in this same situation right now, man. All right? So let me get a couple more precepts and I'm going to close it. All right? This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. This is, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Where's the word tried? To be tested, man. And I just gave you a great example with Daniel, and the 3 men that were with him. They were tried. They were literally thrown in that fiery prison, man, because what? They didn't want to bow down or worship another god or accept that image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up for them to worship. They remained faithful to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and was rewarded, right? They received mercy. They received divine intervention on behalf of the Most High to deliver them out of that situation, man. See? So we got to apply what our forefathers did and apply it to us, because we're about to be in that same step. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. See? We're going to receive that crown of life, man. It's going to be a win-win situation for the elect, as long as we, make our way through it and remain faithful, man. But like I said, you got a lot of these bugged out Israelite groups now trying to, take away that key of the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to you. Put these stumbling blocks ahead of you, man. But like we know, man, hey, it's about to get ill out here. It's about to get serious. Things are about to change for the worse, man. And the thing that we're going to have to rely on is our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? We're going to have to fully detach from this society and from this world and be out here like those pilgrims, upon the earth, man. And keeping our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, calling upon those names, man. And even in the midst of all hell breaking loose, societal collapse, we're still going to have to deal uprightly and righteously and honorably before Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And I pray that, Lord willing, we maintain our integrity and we maintain our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, even in our darkest and most direst moments, man. Because these times are ahead. But remember, the Lord's not going to put anything on you that you can't overcome and that you can't, through your faith, get through. It's just all a test, man. It's all a test. It's a test of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to test our integrity and our faith to see if we truly believe in him, man. And some of us are going to have to show our faith even unto imminent death and being destroyed here on this side. But hey, our spirit is going to be raised up. Our works are going to follow us. And it's going to be a win-win situation for the elect, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessing be multiplied on all your brethren, pushing this word in our sincerity and truth. Lord willing, this was edifying. Until the next one, shalom.